The time has come for you to be on your way. The crater at the heart of Mare Lamatorum, where the Zodiac was imprisoned, is not so easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos,
Dog?
the familiar whom you met earlier. He should have no trouble preparing you across.
Dog?
As Hydaelyn created me as the jailer, so too did she create Argos as the guard.
Dog?
It is in his nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange. Mayhap the imbalancing of Aether has affected him.
Dog, no.
Let us make for the crushing brand and attempt to call upon him there. But you need but recall the path you walked with Argos before, and you will find your way.
If he labors in service to Heideling's plan, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Shall we make for this crushing brand, then?
The place we seek is just ahead at the Chlorophosgrot. You see, Argos cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient ether. You would be hard-pressed to find a greater confluence than inside this cavern. Follow me.
I can't follow you. You disappeared. You stay over there. It is.
Yes, here will do just nicely. The lunar Spongoy, draw ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argos to manifest. Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help the Spongoy along? Or I guess it is Spongoy.
Sponge.
Achoo.
Lunar sponge. Moon sponge.
Dog! Bark, 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 bark. I love you!
Argo manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again.
A most fascinating creation of Heideland's, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he is even able to create reflections of himself on a whim, though I assure you it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier in the brand. No, Argos was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now, it seems. I cannot recall when last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. Dog, 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 dog. As for your companions... More dogs! Unexpected, but greatly appreciated. I believe we are all ready. Then let us return outside that you may cross the chasm.
The only way it could be any better for you is if it was a corgi.
Stop. You can't ride a corgi, it's just a loaf of bread. You squish it.
We're riding a fat cat!
That's a void
you
scent, that's different.
Yeah, and this is an aether scent. Don't you start this shit with me.
Dog! Dog! just want the dog now. Why do I have to wait till I finish?
Just fuck you.
Your destination is the structure there across the Cradle of Darkness. But climb onto Argos's back, and he will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. Other way. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiark's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to a kinder fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. Dog. Our allies' assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side, so perhaps it would be best if we did not all go at once. I propose the two of us cross first while Thancred and Urianger wait here. Dog! I'm riding next to her! Guys!
Holy shit.
This structure is enormous, though that is hardly surprising given the size of the average Admiralty. Apologies for the wait. Right then, let us head inside and... Oh? Most intriguing. A means by which he can service energy, mayhap. Well, I certainly wouldn't want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argos. We'll take things from here. Bark. If Argos is to remain without, let us not keep him waiting over long.
He waits like 2 minutes and then it's just like, yeah, I'm going in.
He waits 2 minutes, takes a shit, and then... You think he shits moon crystals?
I don't think he really shits at all, to be honest.
If he shits, that's how he blinks out of existence. He used all his aether to take a dog dump.
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
Oh no.
Yeah?
Intruders!
Ah! Look at you!
Oh!
You are the greatest thing on Earth! I want 70 of them.
Why do they get tails and I don't?
Because fuck you, you're not a real rabbit.
Rude ass.
That one's falling asleep.
Aww.
Oh.
They look like Nana cheese.
And then there's the brown one.
Look lively, everyone!
Oh shit, don't.
this 1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance, for Zodiac, alas, is no more. As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose, to bear the people of Etheris to safety. Our time has come, my friends.
Why is it playing the Stormblood intro?
We must be swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive.
We're already here.
I expect your workstations to be immaculate. And don't forget to relay our signal to Etheris. Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
I love you. I love all of you. Oh my god, my heart is full.
Thank Grid.
A rather curious crew she had chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
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 Perhaps. Maybe she just has an affinity for bunnies.
Bun 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 bun. Oh, they're running.
They must be the Loperites mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might have to ask about in order to track them down. Come on then, let's be about it.
Bun 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 bun.
Oh, you want to know what this area that we're in is called?
What?
Best Ways Burrow.
Yeah.
It's a burrow.
Foxy didn't even take the ramp. She was just like, fuck it, I'm jumping!
I was doing a bit.
So, is the planet gonna die and then we gotta live on the moon from now on?
I could live with these.
Oh, hello, bunny.
What the fuck? Is that you, Mr. Laporte? I just talked to you and then a noise came out. The leader of the crew? Not me, I'm afraid. Singing Wave's the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. I'll lead the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Ethris, and that's a promise. Okay, bye. Is there a way to get over there?
Are these guys talking? How goes the system change? Oh, about as well as can be expected.
Oh, this one's sleeping.
Kick him.
Oh my god, Foxy.
Leader? No. Sleeping way. My job is... perhaps I better ask.
Can you imagine being a Lalafell and being next to these creatures?
All of the crew wasn't even out. There's still some in there. So it's like, how many do we have? Millions on this ship? A few 100,000?
You know that's what this reminds me of?
What?
The Gummy Garage with Chip and Dale from Kingdom Hearts.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Chip and Dale. it, alright. Well, what? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Were you the one giving orders earlier? I'm not saying that other shit is cheesy. Me? Oh, yes, of course. As the only one around here capable of doing anything properly, it falls to me to take charge of the others. Well, looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children? What must their parents be thinking? This isn't a nursery, after all. Though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter. You needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing about gawping. I must take you to meet the others. If you could run along back toward the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's a large glowing ball at the center, if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Well then, back to the upper floor it is.
This music is so nice. My god, soaking. Wow.
No, fuck you.
Fuck your stupid Reaper teleportation bullshit. I'm a tank, you asshole. Bye. 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 Bye.
Why are you faster?
Cause Peloton.
You don't have Peloton.
Silver gave it to me. Oh shit. No. 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 I made it
you.
first. Fuck you.
No, I did. I have recorded proof.
Right, of course. Introductions are in order. Ahem. My name is Livingway, and we are the Lockerites. Created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Atheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Livingway's the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
I love you. I love you.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Atheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration. Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents said to you little ones, on ahead while they began the necessary preparations. Still
The
not
little
following?
ones, I'm like 27.
Very well, I shall elaborate further. of Etheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Etheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Etheris is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Etheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly, for one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim. Which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to
Rocket
make it to our
moon.
destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Hydaelyn. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings. And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Help? From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges? Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon? Hydaelyn herself led you here. You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
What?
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller, In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
Oh.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Atheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages. I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it?
Is she okay?
Pretty sure all of her preparations and plans have now been topsy-turvy.
Can you hear me?
Topsy-turvied.
Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
Well, that was a ride.
That's
Yeah?
I love the parts. Also, I exploded. Sorry.